First, draw the shape that you would like to make your decorative wall hanging. Then you're going to draw a border around the outside. This should be about 3/4 to an inch wide. Fill the space with different coil designs. Remember, you can do waving designs, spirals, dots, straight coils, and braids even. You're filling the entire space. Then when you're done, you're going to use your palm to create a big slab. This slab should be as big as your template. So you want to be stretching the clay towards the outside of your canvas in order to make sure that it is big enough. Then you're going to cut around your template. So put it on top of your clay slab and then use a cutting tool to go around the outside of it. Take away the extra. Your slab should be about the thickness of your finger. Don't make it too thin or you'll have to redo it. You're going to lightly draw with a pencil. We're not cutting here. We're lightly drawing the border on our clay. Then when it's how you want it, you're going to cut the line and remove the inside of the clay. You are left with just the outside shape. You can smooth the clay out. Do not press down or make that slab thinner. You're just smoothing out the sides. Do not pinch it. Now you're going to create your coil designs. So you need to roll out a coil. You don't want your coil to be too thick or else it will not fit inside of your template size. So I roll about a medium to a thin size coil, and first I'm going to start by making my spiral designs. You might choose to start somewhere different. Once I've made a design, I'm going to place it inside of my template. Notice that I'm matching the placement of where I put my coils to where I have drawn them on my template. Anywhere that you have major connection areas, you need to slip and score. So slipping is getting the area wet where you are connecting, and scoring is making small marks on top of that wetness on both pieces that you are attaching. If your clay is really wet, you could just use water as well, without scoring. Then you are going to continue filling in the space. Small spheres are really nice for filling in small holes. Consider using at least 3 different decorative coil techniques. When the entire space is filled, flip your piece over and smooth out the coils on the back. You're smearing the clay together and filling in all of the little spaces too. Do not press down too hard when you are doing this. Write your name and class on the back. Then carefully flip it over and lightly trace over the cracks with a pencil. This helps to make it look nice and neat. Some of your clay might have been smeared together while it was upside down. I'm not pressing hard when I'm tracing, just lightly pulling up some of the clay that might have been stuck inside the cracks. Add decoration around the border. This could be with the eraser on a pencil. It could be little lines, could be zigzags. Think about what you want your decoration to look like. Touch up any spaces that might need it. And I wanted to add one last touch. I wrote out the word love on a small, thin slab of clay. Then I cut off the edges to make it into a diamond shape. When I add this to my base, I want to slip and score both pieces to make sure that it really stays. Then the piece is almost done. You must twist your pencil to make holes for hanging through 2 areas on the top edges. Now it is finished. Here's another example with the glaze applied.